she wrote her name. High performance airplane.
She'll be taking a position on the road. Stuff in. Got all our baggage in here.
Well, I've always liked the B-25. In 1992, I was up at Oshkosh. It was the 50th anniversary of the Duluth raid, and there were 16 B-25s there. As they were coming in landing, I said, one day I'm going to own one of those. What we do with the DAV is all underwritten. We have some corporate sponsors that underwrite the outreach program completely separate from all the regular corporate donations. So, all the donations that go to the DAV go straight to Veteran Services. Our program, Golden Corral and Harley-Davidson Ford Motor Company, all underwrite the program that we do, as well as the NFL, baseball, Major League Baseball, NASCAR, and several different outreach programs that DAV does, all of them separately corporately sponsored. Well, the bottom half of the turret's not installed right now, because if we put the bottom half of the turret in, we have to take the seat out. Because the turret goes all the way down to the floor. There's a seat, there's big ammunition boxes that feed up through the sides right here. It feeds the ammunition up to the guns. These big bags hang right here to catch all the spent shells. The seat is right here, folds down. One version of the B-25, well, this is a J model, but the J model, it could have either a bombardier's nose on it, like this one does, or you could have a strafing nose on it. The strafing nose had 8 50 caliber guns, 2 stacks of 4. Now that's 8, 9, 10 on the sides, 11, 12 on the side, 13, 14, because you turn this all the way around. So that gives you 14 forward-firing 50 caliber machine guns. Now, you take 4 B-25s, line them up side by side, tear them up, one pass, 350 miles an hour, wide open, make one pass across strafing. Have you ever heard the story, 4 hours of sheer boredom and 10 seconds of sheer hell?
Oh, yeah.
I was a coordinator for the Duluth Raiders reunion this year. We had 17 B-25s down at the Air Force Museum.
That's excellent.
Okay, people see us at air shows and they think, wow, you got a cool job. And they think, yeah, this is neat stuff flying these old vintage warbirds. What they don't see is a team of volunteers. We've got 22 guys on our team, and gals. And these volunteers spend their weekends, most of their weekends, all winter long, all summer long, helping us keep the airplane flying. Last year we were a little over 50 hours per every hour we flew, maintenance hours. This year we're going to be closer to 75 hours per every hour we fly it. As an example, just to change the spark plugs. There are 56 spark plugs. So there's a tremendous amount of work involved in keeping these things going. We're all volunteers keeping the airplane going because of what we do with the DAV. Disabled American Veterans was founded in 1920 to assist the disabled veterans coming home from World War I. These guys had severe disabilities. The oldest and the largest of all the veteran service organizations. For my generation, the Vietnam generation, veterans were treated very poorly. These were veterans, they didn't pick their war. They were drafted to fight the war that happened to be in conjunction with their generation. And they were treated very poorly. Gary Sinise is coming to spend some time with us next week. He's doing a concert with the Lieutenant Dan Band down there. Aaron Tippin, if you're a country music star, Aaron will be around to do some work with us. Like Tom Hanks, after Saving Private Ryan, ever since then, he's been very involved in Veterans Affairs and Veterans Affairs, very deeply involved in. The name Panchito comes from a 1944 animated musical called The Three Caballeros. So it's a Disney character, 1944. This seam right here separates the noses. So you can take this off and put an 8-gun nose up here, and that gives you 8 50 caliber guns in the nose. But in some applications, they actually had a rack mounted under the airplane for carrying a torpedo.
That we today have concluded an agreement to end the war and bring peace with honor in Vietnam.
Back in 1997, when you were Air Combat Command.